Hello everybody, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. Hope everyone's having a fantastic morning, noon, night, or lore in the world. And as per usual with these particular streams, I'm joined by the roommate Ronin. And we're going to continue where we last left off with the trial for episode 3, Recipe for a Turnabout. Where they were in the middle of a recess before continuing with the trial. Okay. Oh god. Yeah.
Phew, that was close.
Tell me about it. I nearly died in there.
That's my line, sir! No, it's my line! I think I really did die a little bit.
Y'all sound the same, so...
That's probably the funny bit about that.
It looks like we all nearly died in there. I can't believe Detective Gumshoe! How could he betray us like that? Huh? He said he'd help me. But he totally set me up!
I don't think he meant to do that, Maggie. He was backed into a corner. I mean, the guy's gotta do his job, right?
It's okay. I know all about lies and betrayal. I've had them my whole life.
Okay, stop projecting.
Ma'am, relax.
But it really hurt this time. It felt like someone punched me hard in the stomach. I hate that guy. I never want to see him again.
Oh boys.
He didn't do anything wrong! Poor Gumshoe.
Yeah, poor Gumshoe indeed.
So, the next witness is going to be that old guy from the park, right?
Dat face. Yeah, Mr. Kudo. Lover of waitress outfits and projectile seeds.
It's not wrong.
I bet he's gonna be really stubborn. I mean, he's pretty set in his ways, you know? Yeah, but he's a big old grouch. Are you gonna be able to handle him, Nick?
Yeah, I can take whatever he throws at me. Even those never-ending bird seeds.
So Victor Kudo.
It's too warm today. Muggy as fuck.
Yeah, it's still supposed to be like cooler than today for tomorrow's weather, but still pretty warm.
Bleh.
But then it's supposed to the nights are supposed to cool right back down to the minuses again.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Maggie Bird. God damn it, Godot. Mr. Godot, your next witness, please. The prosecution calls the lucky old-timer who caught the show over a cup of coffee. Will the witness please take the stand? No! Name and occupation, if you don't mind.
The name is Victor Kudo. Born and bred in the land of the rising sun.
So not America? Which is where Phoenix Wright is based on?
I mean, considering the way he is usually dressed and the way that he... I guess he still thinks he's living in... Because, the foods and everything?
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I can't tell. Either he thinks he's still in Japan because of the way he behaves.
Uh-huh.
Or... I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Honor and duty are what make me.
Really? You sure?
Are you sure about that?
Mind you, I can be quite emotional at times, too.
Yeah, anger. Primarily.
Horny.
That too.
We don't need to hear about that, Mr. Kudo. Just tell the court your occupation.
My occupation? Ha! Listen, youngin'.
How much call do you think there is? Oh.
How much call do you think there is for kimono embroidery here?
Kimono embroidery?
That's what I do! Or did, back in Japan. I embroidered family crests on kimonos.
That's cool.
My ancestors were embroidering kimonos before this country even existed.
Wow, a real craftsman. They're a dying breed. Hey, maybe he could embroider my costume sometimes.
Probably.
Anyway, like I said, there's not much demand for that kind of thing here.
No.
So I had to take a job working the cash register at a burger joint, pretending to smile.
That burger joint would have been better off putting him in the kitchen.
With his surly attitude, yeah.
Now then, witness. You were in the restaurant at the time of the incident. Were you? Why do I say it as a statement all the time?
Oh yes. I was eating some seeds over a cup of Javachino.
Seeds? Why? Okay.
Like, if it was sunflower seeds, I'd say, okay, sure.
Maybe, I guess.
But,
Seeds? Those teeth, though.
right?
They look like they're made of, like...
Shark.
Well, no, because they're not quite a V. It's like someone...
Like
cotton fluff in his mouth.
What do you think these are,
I see. No snacking in the court. So you saw everything that happened, right?
He's you rude.
Gramps. You old.
That's all I can hear now. All I'm hearing in my head is fax machine.
Did I? Oh yes. Oh yes, I did. I saw it all.
Then please, tell the court. We're all ears.
Sure, I'll tell you. I'll tell you every last detail.
He's really getting into this.
what I witness.
You eat, niece.
The young man was reading the sports paper. The serving girl brought him a Javachino, but she put something in it. The man took one sip of it, looked like he was in terrible pain, and then collapsed. That's the serving girl, right? Right there in the defendant's chair. I remember her well.
You remember her ass.
Right.
Mr. Kudo, she is not a serving girl. Please refer to her as a witness.
Waitress.
Waitress. What did I say?
Witness.
Ah,
He is a witness.
brains.
Why you such a bitch?
Because he's a bitch.
You're as bad as the rest of them. For what? All these newfangled words. What's wrong with the old-fashioned ones,
Witness? How old is this man?
Not older than the judge.
Newfangled.
Pretty sure the judge is like... Actually, let me see if he's on here.
Ask him what his pronouns are.
So Victor Kudo is 68.
Okay.
I'm assuming the judge would be approximately around that age. Because, like, a lot of judges are, like, lawyers, and then they get... Once they're, like, they have enough experience, then they become, like, judges. But, like... Oh, boys.
All this talk of radios and glasses. It's wireless and spectacles, I tell you.
I'm pretty sure this game is based in the 2010s. What the shit are you talking about? Like, even in, like, the context of, like, when this game came out, it's like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? All that shit came out around the time you were born. Oh,
Maybe
boys.
he's secretly just a radio demon. Got some Alistair in him. He's just really fucking old and we can't tell. It's all a lie. He's like
Except
hundreds of years old.
Except the radio demon is just like... He was born in the 30s, he loved the radio.
Yeah. Maybe this dude's just secretly older than everything. Time immemorial.
All of a sudden he's Zestial. He's the oldest overlord. We don't even know how old he is.
Excuse me?
Listen to me.
Oh no, he's gonna get on his soapbox about new stuff.
Listen to me, everyone.
This is like exactly what everyone thinks when they say boomer.
Back in my day.
Yes.
Back in your day, you could afford to buy a house with a cheap-ass fucking salary with zero goddamn issues. I can barely afford fucking rent, and I get paid a good chunk of money.
Inflation.
What I said about the good old days.
Don't forget the old values. Don't let the good old days slip away.
I don't think we need to go back to beating our wives and all of that nonsense. Many things are better left in the past.
The prices, though, could come back. That would be nice.
That would be wonderful. But new technology is not a detriment, sir. Relax. Well, I think it's time to begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, let's get this shit started.
Yeah, bud?
I'm gonna go see the cats.
Oh, goodbye.
Get my ass beat.
Right.
I just said we don't need to go back to that, bud.
What?
I just said we don't need to go back to that, bud.
Oh, boys.
Ugh.
You remember her well. Okay, let's see what you remember about her.
You said I remember her well in reference to the waitress. Did she have any particular features that you can identify her by?
Particular features? It's a disgrace. That's what it is.
What?
Oh, it's a disgrace. That's what it is.
Sorry?
You can see all the way up to her, you know.
Again, her thigh?
She's practically naked in that uniform.
The skirt probably goes up mid-thigh.
Yeah.
Relax.
So, the particular feature you recognize about the waitress is her outfit?
Like, I'm being reminded of, like, high school. With the fucking rules of, like, oh, you can't wear, like, these types of, like, tank tops.
Measuring tapes. Is that a spaghetti strap?
It can't be spaghetti strap.
What if the shit's
And then,
comfortable?
and then I wear something like this, and like, oh, but it has to be like 4 fingers wide, and blah blah blah. I'm gonna smack you, and I'd like to not die of heat.
Do they even sell women's tank tops that are 4 fingers wide on the strap?
No.
Like, men's get the
the muscle
stuff.
shirts.
Yeah, but women's tank tops don't have that.
This is the biggest it goes in width when it comes to like a what we call a lasagna strap. That is literally what we called it in high school. Spaghetti ou la lasagne.
Yeah.
So a lasagna size strap, which is like a wider band, which makes sense.
Yeah.
Or spaghetti strap, which is the little thin ones that could easily be snapped off. Fair enough.
But even then, it doesn't fucking fall down.
Exactly. It's like,
Those things were, like, oddly tight.
yeah. But then it's like, oh, the skirts and the shorts can't be more than, I think it was like 3 fingers above the knee.
And, I'm sorry, but if you go to almost any store...
Any women's clothing are shorter than that. I'm fortunate. I prefer the approximately the
knee.
longer
You like the knee
shorts.
rule for yourself.
Yeah, for me the shorts were fine, but the difficult for me was finding shorts that were that length. Because no shorts were that length. Or barely. Finding it is the biggest bitch in the world.
And then pockets. We
Look.
found shorts with pockets for her.
Oh my god, look. I went to fucking Walmart recently, and I finally found shorts that actually, number one, have more than like the little tiny pockets
The
where
jewelry
I can
pocket?
barely fucking fit my entire hand in. I don't have big hands.
You fit the tips of your fingers in those pockets.
Oh fuck.
It's the ring pocket.
Like, you could fit change. That's it.
Yeah.
And maybe bills if you fucking fold the bills into like twice. It's like
But then we found some, and it has like 4 pockets, and they're all good.
Yeah. I found pants. I found cargo pants again. Oh, I missed cargo pants for females.
I mean, cargo pants, period, are just the best thing in the world.
Godsends. Number 1, you get freaking 6 pockets.
I'm a walking bag!
2 in the back, 2 in the front, and 2 on the sides where the legs are. It's like, fuck yes, I miss them.
I'm a walking suitcase, and I love it.
Like, I miss having multiple pockets, especially since I don't have a purse. I don't like purses.
Yeah, it's like shoulder bag stuff.
Yeah, it's like, I don't like having shoulder bags anymore, so it's like, I prefer just to have my wallet and shit in pockets, and not have it in another fucking bag where I have to buy, like, separately, and it's like, so fucking expensive. If they're not expensive, they're cheap AF. So, anyways, I'm gonna start complaining now.
I was like...
I went on a fucking tangent, but holy shit.
But anyone could wear just such a uniform, even me. Do it, do it, do it.
Do it. There's probably fan fiction of that, or like
Fan art.
or fan art. It would not surprise me. There's probably fan art of Gumshoe wearing it.
Mr. Wright, please spare the court any further mental anguish from that image. He would be fabulous, how dare you.
Don't get all excited, Nick. You've got to keep yourself together.
The shuck. Together.
Together.
I guess I got a bit carried away.
Ha! There are other things I recognize about her, too.
Elaborate, bitch.
He seems pretty sure of himself. What should I do?
Elaborate, bitch.
Sure. You saw a waitress take the coffee over to the victim. But what matters is whether that waitress was Maggie Bird or not. Quite right. Mr. Kudo, these other features that you recognize about the defendant, I would ask you add them to your testimony.
Sure, sure.
Ribbon in her hair.
There was ribbon in her hair and an apron straps were loose. Okay. More clarification, please?
You do seem to remember several details about her appearance. You remember details about, like, the dress. Like, there's not much about
her dress, not her face.
Yeah.
Which is very important to be able to identify a person.
That's what he's saying. But what about the most crucial detail of all? Her face. I have this excuse because of face blindness. Rude.
As if I would remember that.
Ugh.
It's funny, I have the opposite. I tend to forget names more than I forget faces. I'll recognize someone right away, but then be like, what's your name again? I'm blanking.
I do sometimes have that where I'm like, I know I've seen you before, but I can't remember where. But usually it's just blindness. I'm like, I don't know who you are, but we've clearly met before because you're excited to see me. I'm sorry, hi.
Yeah.
The witness noticed the straps on the accused's apron. Apron?
Apron?
I was gonna say waist.
Ah.
Apron. Or no, I think I combined waitress with it.
Probably.
Apron?
Apron.
He's unlikely to make a mistake about her face. He doesn't even remember her face.
That's right, I can even tell you the color of the ribbon in her hair. It was red.
What does this have to do with her face?
Is it red?
It's orange. It's like a different orange.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what the fuck are you talking about? Blind motherfucker?
Like, what does his ability to remember the dress have to do with his ability to remember her face? He hasn't said anything about her face. There's no doubt he remembers the waitress pretty well. What should I do? I get the feeling there's something more. Yeah!
Ask about her.
Don't ask him to recall that.
Because most of the shit, it looks like he's only seeing from her back.
Yeah.
Because like the big thing is like all the stains in the front.
Yeah. The identifying features you described are all things you would see from the back.
So what?
Is it possible that you never saw the waitress from the front at all?
Objection!
Why? Okay. He's got you there, Gramps. People normally talk about facial features when they're asked to describe someone. But this witness's testimony is nothing but straps and ribbons.
This is harassment! I tell you, I'm not obsessed with straps or ribbons.
No one said that.
I'm just telling you what I saw.
Mr. Kudo, the court requests that you add details about any identifying features. Fuck's sake! Features you observed from the front, that is, to your testimony.
Sure.
This old man's testimony is getting longer and longer.
You're upset about it this time? How many times? This is our daily, bro! And if I can't find a hole in it soon, it'll get even longer, I bet.
A minute. There wasn't anything that caught my interest about her front. Yeah, okay, sure, bud. What about her fucking apron from the front, you dingbat?
Mr. Kudo, I would like you to please take a look at this.
Hi.
Hi, buddy.
Did you get attacked? Or no, you're harassing the cat. Don't touch. Thank you.
Hi, Frumpy.
Hi, Frumpy. Want to come to the window?
I want to say hi.
Hi.
I'm just carefully...
We have a kitty distraction.
Carefully gonna get in the way here. Hi,
Kitty
Nix.
distraction.
Relax, my boy. He's fine. Gonna just scoot in the way.
He's like, oh, is the window open?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is, sir.
I'm gonna block your fresh air. You can go into the window. You don't have to stay there with your ass in her face.
There we go.
Good kitty.
Cozy window.
He loves that window.
Yeah, every time I open my window, they do the same.
What a cozy boy. He's like, yes, the window. Okay.
Ha! That filthy thing would suit filth like you just perfectly.
Bro.
Actually, it reminds me of what my grandson looks like just after he's done eating.
Have you ever seen this before?
Of course, yeah, yum.
The snoot.
Do you think I'd forget something as dirty as that? Hmm? Well, you half-witted clot. What? What is it? Ever since I said you half-witted clot, there's been an eerie silence in here.
Mr. Kudo, this apron is the apron worn by the defendant on the day of the poisoning. Just sounds like a buzzsaw.
Alright.
And as you just said yourself, you wouldn't forget something like this. Which means, if you had really seen this apron before... Yes, you know what I'm getting at. You couldn't have possibly... Oh, fuck your red text. You couldn't have possibly seen the waitress from the front.
Good job.
Oops. Penis nose monkey.
Is he just wearing leggings?
Maybe?
You can't just oops your way out of this.
Oops. Whoop the snoot.
Well, well. Looks like we finally have a genuine trial on our hands. Hi. Wanna come say hi? Hi.
Yay. Hello. Thank you for the kisses. Thank you for the kisses.
Hello. Oh god.
He drooled all over your chest! He drooled all over your chest!
Tissue. Attack of the Spitwad. Why? Maybe no, I'm safe.
No, I think it missed your beard, but it was just like a wad of spit
Oh,
as
yeah.
he came to your
Yeah, I
face.
feel it. Oh, you drool on my leg.
Gonna drool on your leg again. Hi, buddy.
Yeah, you messy boy. Messy boy.
Is it because of germs you're like you don't want him to lick your face?
Yeah. Plus, he since he still gets some kibble that has wheat in it.
Oh, right, that makes sense, okay.
Gluten on the face.
You'd like to not have gluten on your face.
No. So it's a mix of allergies and germophobia.
Gotta love that!
Alright, went out my nose. Bruh. Fuck you.
Hi, Crumpy.
Ugh. Listen, Trite. Here are the facts. What's he doing? What's the boy doing?
I guess a leaf got in my window and it's just like on the windowsill and now he's all like confused by it.
I don't trust you. You get tissue on the face.
He's like, what
You want me to lick? No, I want you to stop drooling. I like that he closes his mouth for me to do that. Blah blah. He's like, okay. Blah, blah.
So confused.
I like that he just lets me though. He's like, okay, this is just what Dad does now. Good.
Dad, stop.
There, we'll leave that on your leg. So you'll drool on your own leg and not mine. Don't eat it. There you go. It's yours now. Your own drool rag. Goddamn.
Knowing him, he'll drool on your leg. Like he'll miss the completely your pants and just drool on your bare leg. Did you read this?
Here are the facts. On the day of the incident, there was only one waitress in the restaurant. That being the defendant, Miss Maggie Bird. Maggie Bird? Question it was. I can read 'ems. Exactly. Hello, my boy. I got your tail. Yes, I do.
That's
And
your.
when that one waitress put... Bleh. And when that one waitress put the poison into the coffee cup... And when that... Blah, 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 blah.
Timmy!
Hey!
Fuda? My name's not Fuda. That's also so fucked up.
This old guy was watching. I hope you understand the gravity of the situation, Mr. Kudo. The fate of the defendant may rest on what you say. You remember saying brain... Words!
I won't be staying too long, but I have 2 weeks of spring break starting
Hell
tomorrow.
yeah!
Hell yeah!
Just tell the court exactly what you saw, Gramps. Bee. You silly dog.
Oh, we're doing pretty good. As good as we can be.
You can rely on me, Captain. My noggin's in perfect working order.
Are you sure about that?
Never.
Fura was a thingy to the... Oh. Wolf PFP, because your fur.
Oh dear.
I can't remember a single occasion when I forgot what burger a customer wanted.
He can't remember? More like he messed up so many times he's blocking it out.
And raisin just 'cause raisin.
Very well. Squeak!
Squeakers.
Very well. Let's test just how good your memory and attention to detail is, Mr. Kudo.
Oh, goodbye! That was the biggest hi-bye!
Eh? Kitty in the wind.
So I guess your persona, I guess that's what it would be, is
Guess?
Fura instead of Fiera.
I'll be here to listen, yap, and make extremely funny extremely funny jokes. Yee.
Tell us what you remember about the victim.
The Fura is just a joke. Try not to offend people today.
It's not offensive.
It's not offensive. I was just confused. About the victim.
Well, she had these huge boobs.
And then I'm thinking of that fucking video. These big bahonkers.
Bodana Hankoros?
Bahankoros. I don't remember the whole thing. Adios, friendos. May the facts be with you. May the facts be with you.
It is always in our hearts, making disturbing noises.
He was another of those pesky young types wearing a broken pair of spectacles. He had a newspaper in his right hand, and the noisy brat kept rustling its pages. The young man was listening to the... wireless?
Yeah.
Was listening to the wireless.
Yep.
The wireless what? That sentence... Fuck you messing with my dyslexia.
I remember that well.
It's like you read it correctly, which is what's confusing. You're like,
Yeah, my brain's like, that wasn't right. I must have misread it. Oh, that is the biggest troll that can ever be, is when someone with dyslexia is given something that is written incorrectly, but it's like, over and over again, you're like, it must be me, I'm just not reading it right. That's just... fuck you.
Like, unless it's like egregiously so, like, the fake Phoenix, where you're like, he has an accent, this is why it is not written properly.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking like, people writing, fucking, what was it, My Immortal and stuff like that.
Fuck.
I would have thought so much of that was just my dyslexia. And then just been like, what's wrong with me today?
There's some fan fictions I read, and I'll be like, oh, the premise seems very interesting. I start reading it, and I'm like...
What is this?
At first, some of them it's like, the structure is just so out of, like, left part that my brain's like, nope, I cannot read this, the structure is fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Other times, it can be, like, small errors, like, grammatical errors. It's not a big deal to me. It's when it's, like... words where I'm like, I feel like they wanted to say this.
Yeah.
But this is not what they wrote at all.
Yeah. I remember when I used to write fan fictions. Good lord. So many fuck-ups.
Then the serving girl in question brought over the Javachino.
All how I looked down, I just saw an ad for Cirque du Soleil for, like, the Avenir Center.
Hello.
Honestly, that's like the
Hello.
Hello, plane?
If we die, you know why.
Oh.
The little fidget? Is he calling the guy a fidget?
I guess.
The little fidget picked up the cup with his free hand and took a sip. The way you speak makes me seem even dumber than I already do.
The testimony we have just heard... brain! Just heard... was to test how credible the witness's memory is. Oh, that made no sense in my brain, but I guess... It seems to me that he remembers the victim in a great deal of detail. Fucking hell.
Oh yes, I hate those you-know-what types who are so vague about everything.
Huh?
I have no clue. I wonder, actually.
You know what types? No, I don't know what types.
I was wondering if they had like an option to change the text type, which might be helping.
You pinched my skin, bud. Ow.
Which could help with the, like, reading, but no, there is not.
I will struggle.
How are we gonna handle this, Nick?
We only need to do one thing. We just need to prove that the old man's memory is shot.
Just trip him up, you mean? Isn't that kind of cruel?
I suppose. But it's what I do best.
I can.
Happy kitty.
Happy kitty.
Yeah, they do tend to distract me a bit too.
Alright.
Why you call him a fidget? What?
Shit.
You confuse me. Mr. Kudo, do you remember what you were told at the start of this testimony? That this was a way of testing the credibility of your memory.
I know. There's nothing wrong with my memory, I tell you, nothing. If I got anything wrong, I'll eat these seeds and sing the pigeon song.
Better start prepping the vocal cords there,
The
bud.
fuck is the pigeon song?
Care to tell us where this is going, Trite? According to Mr. Kudo, the victim was holding the paper in his right hand, but then how he do with the other, cause the lip thing is on the other side of the cup?
Exactly.
I did a smirk. While drinking coffee with his free hand, which would make that his left.
Ha, what is this? Kindergarten?
But I would like the court to please take a look at this.
In other words, instead of doing a this,
He did a this.
he did a this. Because the lips are on this side. Ta-da. Which is so weird, because I'm so not used to, like, picking a cup up with my right hand. Unless I'm driving.
Don't drink and drive.
Jeez.
That's the cup the victim used, correct? Yes, and on the rim you'll notice the mark left by the victim's lips. Yes, there's a stain left by the coffee. If you consider where that stain is, you'll clearly see that the victim was holding the cup with his right hand.
Hey, Frumpy.
But how?
That means you saw shit incorrectly, dumbass. Right?
Well,
Can't
Mr.
do
Kudo?
a this there.
Well, Mr. Kudo, the court is waiting for your epic performance.
The teacup I drink in the morning, instead of doing a this, he all of a sudden does a this and hopes to God he doesn't fucking drop coffee on himself. Like, fuck off, dude.
You said you'd eat those pigeon seeds and eat those seeds and sing the pigeon song. Pigeon seeds. Yeah, look, leggings.
Yes.
Mr. Kudo, I'm afraid this is simply not acceptable.
Actually, he's wearing that black thing with the logo in the front.
Right, it's
which
like a
which is
jumpsuit
almost
of
like
sorts.
a one-piece jumpsuit
Yeah.
shit. But he's wearing like just a kimono type
Over top.
top, just as like a long sleeve shirt.
I think the witness said, bah. Fuck you.
Wait. If you think I'm gonna stand here and listen to you tell me I'm mad... Okay, you're wrong. I don't care about that dirty coffee cup. I know what I saw.
You still insist on your testimony?
That young brat was holding the cup in his left hand. Oh yes, no question. I'm a good law-abiding citizen, I am. It's that dead... young hotbot and you.
What is your language, sir?
I don't.
You spiky-haired yahoo who are at fault.
I swear to God.
Nah, the other one.
Me?
It's one of those things where I forget how wacky the fucking dialogue is sometimes. Jesus Christ. Or I blocked it from my memory considering how old the
Thank
games
you,
are.
old man, says the judge. We've heard quite enough from you already.
Don't call me old man. Been around for 68 years, I have. You can't ignore...
I've been on the earth for a certain amount of time. I demand your attention.
Right?
Like, what?
Listen to what I've gotta say!
Whiny fuck.
Right?
I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo, but... Sure, why not hear a little more? Mr. Godot, what the fuck? But this is my 16th cup of coffee. So this is your final stand.
Thank you, Captain.
The fucking teeth, man.
You can rely on Victor.
Did he break?
Yeah, it looks like someone just went...
They decided to take a chisel and just,
ping, 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 ping.
like, fuck up his teeth. Jesus Christ. If he has dentures, that'd be fucking hilarious. And that's the reason why his teeth are all, like, weird.
You just fucked them up with the pigeon seed.
Mm-hmm. Left or right hand?
The boy was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the green lens of his specs. Does he not realize that was one thing?
I think they're different. They might be different. No, they were separate things. Anyways.
But like, there's the eye part and the ear part. And he
He doesn't have it. It's just an eye part. There's no like radio
Okay,
in it.
it goes over the ear, I guess.
Yeah.
I see.
He kept fiddling with it all the time. Okay. He was fiddling with it just before he picked up the cup, too. And then he used the same hand to pick up the cup. His left hand.
Except there's no stain, dumbass.
But did adjust the thing. Right hand. If it is. It is.
We know that the victim was wearing an unusual monocle over his left eye.
You mean the scatter?
Yes. It wasn't a monocle, Your Honor. It was a small computer monitor often used by programmers.
Fuck all, because that technology only came to be like the last so many years.
I mean, Dragon Ball Z had already done stuff like this.
Oh, well, yeah, Dragon Ball Z, well, it's fiction, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm... So is this. I'm saying literally everything that has been made when it comes to, like, creating technology. The Cyberpunk game I'm working on, like, there's so much technology that in that has not been made.
Yeah.
It might in the future, but that's the point. All old shit has technology like that.
Oh, yeah.
1950s. I bet we'll have flying cars by the year 2020. 2020. Are peanut butter and jelly sandwiches racist?
I saw a video about Resident Evil 5 and how... I think it was IGN.
Okay.
Had articles like, they can't remake Resident Evil 5, they would have to completely rewrite it. And I'm like, why? And the reason why is because Resident Evil 5 is set in West Africa, where there are black zombies, and that is literally the reason why. Oh, it's racist because there's black zombies. And I'm like, they're in West Africa, go.
What other race are
like,
you...
unless they were in South Africa, sure, you have a more...
There's more,
there's more of a
variety
chance of there being more, like, white
lighter
people,
and
because
some
there's
lighter
some...
skin.
Yeah, or lighter skin, like,
African Americans.
African Americans, and it's also not like the north of Africa where there's Egypt, where it wouldn't be like dark, like black, like a lot of like Africans typically are. It would be more like Egyptian tones, so like more of like a dark
Egyptian tones.
I don't know how to fucking describe it, but you
I
know,
understand what you mean.
Yeah, like it's not like African, like an African American skin tone, or like just a darker skin tone from like Nigeria or whatever.
There is variety.
There is a few varieties depending on which end of Africa you end up in, but in that particular fucking game, you end up in West Africa. It is very, very like dark tone people in terms of skin. What the fuck do you think was gonna pop up? Now, certain shit could be changed to something else.
Well, of course, whenever you revamp any game, there's gonna be stuff that's outdated.
Like,
but
there was more racism in when it came to the trailer back when it first came out, because at the time they didn't even show the second character, Sheva, who's a black woman, who because of the co-op is Chris' partner in the game. They only showed Chris killing a bunch of black zombies. And I went, that could have bad connotation, and I see why people probably shat on it at that point. But, like, knowing the game as it is now, you're like, it's a co-op game where you play as Chris and Sheva, and one of them is white, because it's Chris Redfield, he's a white dude.
Yeah.
But then there's Sheva Alomar, who's fucking black. So it's like...
Well, either way, I can understand the initial part.
Yeah, the initial trailer when it first came out.
I understand what you're trying to say. I get the frustration, yes. There are updates that need to be made to correct any outdated things.
Yes.
But, based on where they are, it makes sense that they would be the race from that area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like...
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, it's just a whole, like, connotation from, like, certain game journalism. They're like, oh, you can't remake it. It has to be rewritten or remade completely. I'm like, shut the fuck up. You didn't play the game. Fuck. Anyways.
Context is everything. Intent is everything.
They say shit, and I'm like, okay, so Resident Evil 4, which is set in Spain, I think, if I remember correctly, and the Spanish people are infected by a parasite, the very similar parasite, if not the exact same one as the one in 5, and no one bat an eyelash at that one, but if it's the African people, yes, it fucking lost their shit. Oh, and then 6, the 6th one is, it's based primarily in China, so there's a bunch of Asian that gets infected, but no one bats an eyelash at that, though. I'm sorry, it drives me nuts. It's been fucking all over the place on YouTube, and I'm like, it drives me insane. Anyways. Carry on.
I was like, she needs to vent about this.
Oh my god, yeah.
Let her do the thing.
I vented about the fucking high school, even though, like, I haven't been in high school in forever, and I'm venting about Resident Evil. Fuck.
You're doing okay. You seem a little testy today. There's stuff on your mind.
Oh my god.
The inside of the lens is a screen that displays computer data.
It's just I'm happy I'm off tomorrow, and I'm also off on Monday, so I'll have like 5 days of like sleep.
Yeah, people have been sharing a couple things with me that are like, I guess, folks getting upset about certain topics and whatnot, and I'm like, I don't really hate anything in terms of games, movies, or like TV shows. I hate some fandoms.
Oh, some of the fandoms are egregious.
Yeah.
And some of the fandoms I'm a part of, and I enjoy them a lot.
Same!
Like, oh my god, the has-been can be, like, half and half, depending on who the fuck is, like, on the fucking Twitters.
There's a reason that I uninstalled all of that. I don't use Twitter. And I hardly used it at all when I had it, and as soon as everything went the way it did, I was like, haha, abandon ship.
But, that or, like...
Sorry, X.
I don't give a shit. I call it Twitter. It's Twitter to me. You read this?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Nope. It's called an HMD. It's a common tool in the victim's line of work.
HDTV, DVD, CD, all these newfangled letters drive me mad, but they don't matter.
They do.
I know what I saw and I'm telling the truth.
That also matters. Both can matter at the same time. It's true. He doesn't seem to be lying.
And those are the facts. In good old black and white. Things are never black and white, but okay.
Excuse me.
It was on the other sides.
I'm not sure what the relevance of this is, but... Mr. Kudo, there's something very strange about your observation of the victim.
What? Hi, kitty.
Dad, why the fuck do you talk like this?
Boop.
The snoots! I like how booping his snoot either makes him yawn or just, like, sneeze.
Yep.
It's just a button.
It is a button.
Pray it's just a yawn.
Yes.
Lest he release the...
The snot.
You say he was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the HMD.
Boop, 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 boop.
I don't know why he likes having his nose booped. He leans into it.
Boop.
So that's enough now.
No question. You can lock me up if I'm wrong. It was his left ear, without a doubt.
Hey, somebody, can they get the cuffs out?
I could only see that side of his head from where I was sitting.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
What did you say?
You're no doubt unaware of this fact, Mr. Kudo. But the victim couldn't hear with his left ear. Okay. His eardrum was ruptured.
Huh?
Traces of medication for his condition were found in his ear canal. I can only focus on one thing at a time, so I'm like, what is she doing?
Boop the snoot. And he was like, what?
That's right. It's impossible that the victim was wearing his earpiece in his left ear. Because he couldn't even hear in that ear.
Is that true, Captain?
Good dot. It is.
Aye, it is.
Pigeon! Pretty
What the fuck?
He's singing the pigeon song. Pata!
I got a kitty. Nope.
Nope.
Hello. Hello. He's fine. He's allowed to be there. Smoosh. No, the dog's looking at me.
Like holding just his chin.
His witness's testimony is completely unreliable.
Hello, my boo.
Fuck you. Fuck your hand. Leave me alone.
You let me love you.
Never.
I didn't see you all day, and usually you...
What was that?
What was that rabbit kick?
Oh, it was his foot.
Yeah.
I haven't seen you all day.
Did-dum.
Human!
Stop!
Shit out of you! He only saw the waitress from behind. And he claims the victim was wearing an earpiece. Stop annoying my cat! We know his eardrum was
Sorry
ruptured.
guys, the camera's shaking because the cat's laying kind of next to it.
You're not even drooling on my leg anymore, you're snotting on my leg. And he's fine where he is. In your nose. It's like a toddler. Ugh.
Yeah, from B. Okay.
Yes. I read it. Why would... Don't do it. Well, Mr. Godot. Fizzling.
You see the top of his head. Look at the camera.
Sniff, sniff.
Don't sneeze at my fucking mic, please.
Snot on the fucking fuzz.
you going back?
Did you literally just jump up to cause a fit and then go back? Hey, buddy. Thank you.
Yeah, he went back.
A single drop of milk is all it takes to destroy the pure black magic in the cup.
I don't like coffee, so whatever, dude.
This old man is my drop of milk.
Ooh, boys.
Captain, are you calling me a
What does that even mean?
I don't fucking know.
You know what? I'm glad you're leaving. Fuck you, bro. I can't even read normal, like, proper English. Like, proper English. Let alone yours. This is the victim's coffee cup in which the potassium cyanide was found. The mark on the rim clearly shows that the victim picked it up with his right hand.
I'll never back down. I know I'm right. The lad drank his Javachino with his left hand. Get your drool off me.
Let me put you out of your misery. Clearly the victim used both hands. Ew.
Did he drool again?
Of course he did. That's what the old man saw. Yeah.
Well, no, because he would have died from the first sip no matter what.
The witness has already testified on numerous occasions that the victim died immediately after taking just one sip of the coffee. Objection! But I don't like that. Which hand the victim used to pick up his cup is irrelevant, Your Honor.
Is it though?
The fact still stands. With one hand or the other, Mr. Elk drank the poisoned coffee.
Sure, but we still don't know who the fuck poisoned this coffee because he can't even fucking testify on who the fuck he saw.
Like this! Sadly, Mr. Godot, that doesn't wash. What's with all these phrases that I've never heard of before?
Old ass fucking phrases probably from back then.
Thinking I'm misreading, but then I'm like, no, it says a thing!
Nope.
The point of this testimony was to establish whether the witness's memory is credible. And the results are clear. The testimony given by this witness is useless.
He's like, what?
What happened?
What happened?
Why you look so sad? Sad boy. Hello?
Hi, sad boy. Hello, sad face.
Dad,
Hello.
stop giving me butt pats. Blum.
Thank you for the kisses.
Your kitty friend? If I stare at him long enough, he'll love me. Hey, is that it? Is that your logic? If I stare at the kitty long enough, he will love me? Ah! Mwah. There, I gave you a kiss instead. Is that better? Yeah, my beard. Franken... Boop! He sees the ghosts in the darkness.
Daddy does.
You'll see the ghosts in the darkness. Do not bother my kitty.
Leave him next.
Nix.
You do the exact opposite of what I asked you to do.
Nix.
Hogan's like, ah, fuck it.
Plunk.
And then he's like, run away!
Don't touch Nix. Thank you.
Did you read this?
I believe it is time to conclude today's proceedings. I am satisfied that the witness is not deceiving the court. Intentionally. Deception is different than being dumb. But to be frank, his testimony is a farce.
Did you have to be so frank?
I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo. You can't reach me from there.
Bitch, you're too far!
I'd like to think that's all the new neighbor hears. They don't know we stream. I'm ordering the defense and the prosecution to investigate this case further. That is all for now. This court is adjourned. Why, though?
If we stop now, where does that leave me?
Done. Cooked.
Going to get a job, I guess? Like, you go away.
Leave you, Mr. Kudo.
Thanks to that blue-suited young upstart over there.
Bro, I've been a fucking defense attorney for the last, I think, at that point, like 2-3 years now. Son of a bitch.
Still early.
I'm just a bumbling old man who can't even dot his T's or cross his I's now.
You read that correctly.
I had to stop to be sure I was, because I was like, is this me or him? It's him, okay.
It's just him.
Was your bad memory my fault? I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo, but there's nothing I can do.
I've kept... Bullshit! I've kept my mouth shut until now. But there's something else the court should know.
What? He almost went to Gant there, oh god. There's more?
To be perfectly honest, it might not be anything. But I want another chance. I want another crack at you, you young shark.
Is that a zip right here?
Yes.
Lovely.
I've been getting them too. It's the muggy weather that messes with me.
All of a sudden, my skin's like, ooh, moisture, lovely.
Zits. Me? He's looking at me like I'm some sort of evil Shogun?
Yep. Shogun is correct.
Okay.
Japanese warlord.
Oh, I see.
Well, everyone, what do you say to one final showdown?
I'm surprised I still remember that shit.
The final chapter in this eccentric old man's scrapbook.
You can still go on and do shit, you're just old, bro. It's fine. Sorry, Gramps. I've already had my 17th cup.
In other words, he's gone one over.
What have you got to lose, Captain? I'll give you all the Javachino you want if you come to my house after the trial. I may be 86, wow, brain. Way to go!
You flipped it over.
68 years old, but Victor Kudo is still a man.
Yeah, you didn't turn into something else when you got older, dude. You're just, like, forgetful. It's fine. That's enough, witness. I believe it will be quicker for the court to just hear your testimony. I thought that said munch. I was like,
You bet, much quicker.
I can't believe this is happening.
why? This happens like every time. I get the picture. Just quit throwing those seeds at me, would you? He's got to be using some sort of infinite ammo code with that box of seeds.
When the game is slightly self-aware.
Slightly.
Let's break the fourth wall, shall we?
It's like fucking what's her name with her ray gun.
Rat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat.
The fuck was her name again? It's gonna
Old
bother me.
bag.
Old bag. Wendy Old
Wendy Old bag.
First of all, I want to stress that this might be nothing. I'm not too sure of myself. The young boy slumped over the table as soon as he took one sip of his Javachino. Well, the clumsy idiot upset the vase. Okay. He knocked it right over. It broke and the strip of cloth covering the table got completely soaked. Well, how about that? Turn things upside down, hmm?
Is that all?
Yes, that's all. I remember it perfectly. Huh? You doubting me again? You're doubting a poor defense... 1 minute I'm a tough so-and-so, and now I'm just defensive old man.
Are you defenseless? Do you need a hug and some, like... What's the word I'm looking for? Validation? Or do you need no one and stand on your own because you old and crotchety? Which is it?
Who's to say at this point?
No, we're not doubting you, Mr. Kudo.
Don't you get don't you get the feeling there's a question hanging on everyone's lips, Nick?
Yeah. So what, probably. That's all I can think of, and I have to cross-examine this guy.
You're a bird brain, that's why... You're a bird brain, that's why all you can... that's why that's all you can think of. English good.
Oh, his voice is hard. For long periods of time, at least. Very well. Mr. Wright, your final cross-examination, please. So when he fell, Vase fell over too.
Vase did not fall over, bud.
Yeah. You lie.
Shut the fuck up!
Mr. Kudo, this is a photograph of the crime scene.
So what?
The vase is right there. Look carefully at the table. The vase is there, intact. Fuck.
Huh?
Lost your tongue, Granddad? Enough! Why do you only get mad at people that you are not attracted to? Where was this bullshit for Franziska von Karma?
I saw a boog. I killed the boog. We're good.
It was so soft. I saw a boog, I killed the boog, we're good. It was also, like, I thought you were, like, trying to, like, restrain frustration, so because it was such a slow... So I thought you were just being like... Saw a boog, killed the boog, we're good. Okay. Why you so angry at boog? Tis rage boog.
Oh my god.
Did rage boog have liver titties?
You didn't read this.
Or was it pancreas boobs?
No, it was. I think it was liver boobs.
I know.
Okay.
It was not liver boobs, it was liver titties.
Oh, alright, it was liver titties. God damn it.
Pancreas boobies is another good one, though.
Yeah.
What is it now?
Fuck.
Well, now it's just lung balls. I just remembered something.
Oh, did you know?
Why are you Scottish?
I don't know.
Yes, go on.
The broken vase, it was on my table. Huh?
¿Por qué?
How you mix that up? Well, you see... It startled me when the young lad collapsed. I done did a spook and knocked it over. That must have been when it fell over. The vase on my table, I mean.
The vase on your table. I will not be able to speak by the end of the night.
Yes, it was on my table. I just wanted to blame the dead guy. I have doubts. And that's how my groin came to be completely soaked.
Jesus Christ, all the zits are coming out. What the fuck? One there, one there.
I swear I didn't jizz.
Thank you, Mr. Kudo. You've certainly earned your kudos for today.
Ha ha ha!
Judge, get the fuck out. My court now.
I'd like to ask a question now. Have I been any use at all?
No.
Perhaps that's something you should reflect on yourself, Mr. Kudo.
Woo!
Wait a minute.
Get the fuck out!
I need validation. Tell me I did good.
Give me the kudos.
Yep.
If that's the case, there's more. I've got more to say. I need to... Oh my god. Bro literally just needs validation.
Bailiff!
Bailiff, escort I almost said witness out of the courtroom.
Witness.
Give him plenty of hugs.
No, don't give him hugs. Just kick him out.
He needs hugs. That's the only reason he's like this. He has no validation in his life. Well, we seem to have been considerably sidetracked.
Mm-hmm.
Where the fuck did that come from?
Oh.
And I am still not in a position to deliver a verdict. The defendant has not been... I heard the word plosive in my mind because I hear myself through the microphone.
Uh-huh.
And the defendant has not been plosive identified. Positively identified as the waitress in question. I can word. Additionally, there are two disparities in the testimony we have heard thus far.
Ahem.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The mark on the coffee cup that the victim supposedly drank from with his left hand, and the earpiece, which was inserted in his left ear, out of which he couldn't hear.
Wow, Nick, you did it!
I therefore require both the defense and the prosecution to further investigate the facts. I so badly wish that one of them had yelled objection when you did that like last time. I wish you just summoned one of them every time.
Objection. Okay.
The game disapproves of your snizzes. Yes, Your Honor. Fucking tsundere. There's one more thing before I call today's session to an end. One more thing, Your Honor? Your sniz too. We don't need your sniz. The witness we just heard from. He is most insistent that his testimony should be of use.
He did a haiku again. I can tell.
So, he summarized it accordingly into this statement. Okay. You may each have a copy of it if you wish.
But it's information, bruh.
Whatever. The prosecution doesn't need props like that.
Godot's really mad, huh?
Yeah, I would be too. Very well. Here you are then, Mr. Wright. There are 3 copies. My own, yours, and Mr. Godot's. Yes, Your Honor.
Victor's testimony added to the court record. When the incident occurred, I broke the vase at my seat.
I'm
sorry.
I'm sorry? This isn't a piece of testimony, more like a 5-year-old's apology.
What the heck are we supposed to do with 3 copies?
Oh, he gave all 3 copies. God damn it.
That is all. Court is adjourned. Fuck.
Fuck y'all. To be continued.
Stupid old man.
Alright. Still got some time left, as it is only 8:37. Let's go with at least a little bit of the investigation. We'll see where we end up after a certain point. January 7th, 12:52 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices.
Leave the kitty alone.
So, how do you think the trial went this morning?
I can't read for the cat. You don't need melatonin, bro. You make your own. I don't. How do you think it went?
Yeah, yours needs to be kickstarted.
It got a bit crazy in there. I just wonder if that killed our chances.
No, it definitely didn't. Yeah, I guess it did get out of hand. Mr. Kudo's testimony did nothing to help us. Plus now we don't even know the identity of the waitress or who laced the coffee. All we know is what old...
That is Maya.
Ah!
All we know is that old Mr. Kudo saw what old Mr. Kudo saw: the apron straps and the ribbon.
And that the victim was wearing an earpiece when his eardrum was ruptured.
Talk about a terrifying case of contradictionitis.
Jesus fuck! What is that word?
Contradictionitis.
Contradictionitis!
I just could not with that voice. I was like, nope.
I couldn't speak for the whole fucking thing. It's fine. Time to play doctor and find ourselves a cure then, huh?
Yeah. We've gotta find one for Maggie or she'll... She's gonna have a terminal case of guilty.
Terminal case of guilty. Alright, what do?
What do we do?
Well, I'm officially at a loss as to where to start.
Yeah, me too. Let's try some brainstorming. You go first.
No, my voice! Don't do this to me! I guess we should try to put Mr. Kudo's testimony to some sort of use. Okay, we don't want to go talk to him.
Yeah, that's true.
We need to figure out the identity of the waitress and who the victim really was. Somehow I think the key to this case has got to be at Très Bien.
Well then, let's go back there and check it out again.
Fuck, I didn't do my French lesson. I meant to say class, but then I was like, that's not correct. Lesson. Lesson today. Oh, and we should...
Oh, and we should drop in on Maggie and see how she's doing too.
So, anything on your mind? Not a damn thing, Phoenix.
Actually, there is something. I was wondering about Jin Yup. You know, like what he's like and stuff.
Right.
Oh, yeah. I almost forgot about that guy.
That fucking music.
It's
Oh, that's sax, though.
It's Donkey Kong. Dem teefers.
Yep.
I had to beat you so hard it'll feel like you were smooching the express train. Phoenix Wright? You saying you Phoenix Wright? 'Cause I'm Phoenix Wright. The one and only.
Just because you have my hairstyle doesn't mean you're a Phoenix Wright, buddy.
Actually, I've learned a little something about my doppelganger.
He's only my identical twin in all but... in nothing but the hair.
Huh? You did? What did you find out?
Oh, yeah! Maya was working at the restaurant when I ran into... What? Phony? Don Fune.
Don...
Fonier.
Funione.
Whatever.
Don Funione.
I was like, who the fuck is this? I've never seen that in my life.
It's like phony, but like trying to sound
Yeah, I
Italian.
know. Oh my god. Let's just say he was such a terrible version of me that I wanted to sue for defamation. What's that guy's story anyway? What does he have to gain by impersonating me?
Alright. Let's check in the criminal affairs department and see if Gumshoe's there.
Looks like Gumshoe's not here.
You answered your own question. Never mind that. What's going on? It feels different in here somehow.
You think?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yee.
Everyone seems to be on edge.
What are you doing? Call in the officers for the briefing, quick! Can you shut down the station server? Chief, quit playing on the internet! But my email, pen pal 1337 and the princess. Save it for later. I'm turning it off now. No! 1337 and the princess.
Wait, it's leet speak, so
Everyone's keeping busy in here, huh?
I wanted to know what her name was in leet.
I don't know.
Leet speakums. Keeping busy, more like panicking if you ask me. Something's going on. Something big. I guess Maggie's still in questioning.
But we've got questions to ask her too.
We can go outside.
Maggie! Maggie!
Keep it down, Maya. This isn't a playground, you know?
Très bien.
Yeah, that thing.
I just want to do.
Yep.
Fuck.
Empty as usual.
Yep. And it's lunchtime, too. Huh?
That's it. Come on, come on, come on.
Hey, that sounds like...
Gumshoe.
Huh? Now just call it an 8, pal. Come on, I know you can. What? What's happening?
He's getting really worked up about something.
No, that's the wrong number.
He's listening to the lotto.
Okay. Take a breath. Looks like an 8 would have only netted me $5 anyway. What a ripoff. Yeah. The chances of you getting that shit are fucking astronomically low.
Yeah.
What's the problem, Detective Gumshoe?
Huh? Oh, it's you. Well, now that my bays rejected me, I've gone to gambling in the lottery. I was just... You can say you were trying for money, bro. What the fuck? I was just listening to the radio, pal. To the radio?
Hey, Detective Gumshoe's having lunch here.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Don't do this.
Oh, mange pas sauce.
He is, and he's having the twin tea set. Why are you eating this kind of expensive food when you don't have monies?
And it's also terrible.
What can I say?
No.
You can leave. This is a nightmare. How am I supposed to look Maggie in the eye now, pal?
Frumpy, you need to make some choices. You're going back and forth and it's, like, unnecessary.
You really drove her into a corner, you know.
You always blow apart my testimony. Why of all days didn't you do it today? Shit matched up, bro. Sorry, there just weren't any holes in it for once.
Yeah, what happened? Usually your testimonies are like Swiss cheese.
Nix. Don't touch the cats.
Swiss cheese. Would he have preferred crumbly like aged Parmesan? Anyway, this case has already been ruled on. There shouldn't be any holes left to find. So, did Maggie say anything to you? About me, I mean?
Ooh.
Yeah?
Well, how did she put it again? I can't believe Detective Gumshoe! I hate him, sir! I mean, I don't ever want to see him again! Something like that.
Oh.
Please, Detective Gumshoe, I didn't mean...
Why is this happening?
He's banging his head against the wall, Nick.
Call the amber lamps.
Amber lamps.
Yeah. Oh man, poor Gumshoe.
The lunch special.
So, did you like the twin tea set? I've never paid that much money for lunch before. Good. I was so nervous my hands were shaking.
So, how did it taste?
Well, for 20 bucks, I guess... I don't know how to describe it, really. It was... delicate?
Do you mean a ripoff?
Delicate?
You mean you liked it? It didn't taste bad to you?
I think he was trying to be nice.
What's the matter with him?
Looks like he's thinking. That's it. I've been trying to think of the right word to describe the taste. And I just realized it's bad. That's it. It tasted bad. Love you, Gumshoe. It's just kind of hard to admit it to yourself when you paid 20 bucks for it. Oh, don't worry. Them's today prices, bud, and it's not even good food. Maybe he should have found out about the price after he finished eating.
Hey, Nick. Maybe that's why Glenelg came here. Maybe he heard about the super fierce twin tea set.
If by fierce you mean fearsome, speaking of Glenelg, that reminds me. We still hardly know anything about the guy.
Why don't we ask Detective Gumshoe what he knows, seeing as he's here?
Is he truly here, though? His own universe.
So, what were you all excited about earlier?
Huh? That's right, you said you were listening to the radio or something. Oh, that was nothing. I was excited.
Wasn't excited.
Wasn't excited. Bah!
Come on, Detective Gumshoe. You can tell little old me. What were you listening to?
The radio.
The radio.
Nothing really. It was just the daily exercise show. Jazzercise?
8! Call 8! Goddamn. Jazzercise.
Yeah. I'm just imagining Gumshoe in a fucking leotard doing jazzercise now.
With the fucking warmers.
The call on me video.
Oh my god.
Someone draw a slutty Gumshoe.
You do it!
I should do that. It needs to be the exact same outfit the main girl was wearing, the black leotard with the headband.
Take on me.
No, not take on me. It's call on me. It's
Oh.
a completely different song.
Right.
What a Cyclock? Why would there be a Cyclock just to figure this out? We can figure it out by just the fucking words he used. His lunch special's lobster sure is great.
You know it's not, buddy.
Then why are there tears in your eyes?
Trying to hold back the puke.
Megatama! Right to the fucking face, Esti.
Magatama.
The radio.
Alright, Detective Gumshoe, tell me the truth. What were you listening to? No way, pal. Now that you've made a big thing out of it, now that you want information, I'm not gonna tell you. We'll see about that, pal. Considering all the noise you were making while you were listening. It's pretty clear what kind of radio program it was. I'd say it was related to... I thought it died from possum potassium cyanide. Possum cyanide!
Yes, I thought.
I'm right, aren't I? You were listening to the lottery results, weren't you? You thought you'd try to win big just like Glenn Elg did. It's like you could... It wasn't that fucking hard! I cracked him already? See, pal, that's why I said it was nothing.
Then why did you just fucking tell us the truth, dumbass? Fuck! Goober.
I mean, that's a lie. I'm usually pretty lucky, so I figured I'd give it a try. You have the worst luck. I don't know why
The
you...
only one that has worser luck than you is fucking Maggie.
You cancel each other out. Hopefully. What's with everyone in the lottery?
So, how did it go?
You heard how it went. I won 50 cents. It'd be oh god, sensory overload, not now. It'd be better to win nothing at all than half a lousy buck. I was so mad. Yeah, I know the feeling. I bought the same kind of ticket as Mr. L. You just lowered your fucking chances. Whatever. And I got this special radio show where they announce the winning numbers. They even do the drawings live on air. It's intense, pal.
I bet that's what Mr. Elk was listening to on the day of... I bet that's what Mr. Elk was listening to on the day he was killed.
Did he just have a fucking heart attack or something?
No.
Did he just hear that he won and died? Yeah. What time is it now? It's, just after 1:30. And are the lottery results always broadcast at the same time? Yeah. Look, I got this flyer when I bought the ticket.
Experience the most thrilling 10 minutes of your life every Monday at 1:30 p.m.
Millionaire Radio? That sounds cool. I want to try it, Nick.
No! Then buy a ticket, Maya, with your own money.
I need more info.
This guy was a real programming genius. They called him the walking computer at the place where he worked.
What happens when he crashes, though? Does he just stop moving all of a sudden?
He wasn't literally a computer, Maya.
That just reminds me of Monty the creator of Ruby. He would like randomly take these naps where he would just like shut down for like a solid hour and then just go, all right, and then just continue working again, like full speed.
So me.
Yeah.
There is no stopping.
Except in his case, he just like sleeps in a dime and you're like, Monty, how the fuck do you fall asleep that fast?
See, if I didn't have other obligations, if I didn't have pets, that would be the case. I literally only sleep because I have to have a schedule for the animals. If it was just, I'm gonna draw and that's all I do, I'd probably be doing that.
You'd be doing a Monty if you didn't have pets.
Looks like I have to make sure I get up and everything and that they go at certain times and I just want to draw. Anyway, there's nothing between Maggie and the victim. Yeah, that's what we found out yesterday too.
Yeah? Okay.
Hey, Detective Gumshoe, don't you have any information that's a bit more fun?
The fuck is fun about a death? Fun? Oh, I know. So, have you paid a visit to where Mr. Elg worked yet? You might as well.
His workplace? Where's that?
A computer firm called Blue Screens Incorporated, or something like that.
Sounds like a real stable company. This could be fun, Nick. Let's go.
Yeah, blue screen.
That's the joke. Computers aren't really my thing, Maya.
We'll be fine. I know all about the high-tech stuff.
Bullshit.
I wonder about that. It's just around the corner from this joint. You should take a look.
It was that close the whole fucking time?
I guess so.
A computer firm called Blue Screens Inc., huh?
Bye.
Blue Screen Inc. Oh my
It
God.
me, the neck. Must find the pixel.
Actually, no, that is you, because I will randomly come in your room and you're just like this hunched over drawing, and I'm like, fuck.
Next few weeks, my eyesight's getting worse.
My eyesight's getting worse, I have back problems. Yeah, I wonder why, bud.
I'm genuinely going to be that old man who has a horizontal neck when I'm older.
Fucking turtleneck.
Yep.
January 7th, Blue Screen Inc.
Wow, this place is so high-tech. You can almost smell the electricity in the air.
That's
I don't know what
concerning.
smell. You
That's
can
concerning.
hear the electricity, especially if it's a high voltage. But smelling is concerning.
I hate.
The sound of electricity, like high volt. Yeah.
I hate.
Every so often, my ears will, especially like, I find places that have those
Fluorescent lights.
Yep. I tend to hear them a lot more.
Power lines.
Certain power lines, yeah.
All power lines are evil.
They hurt my head.
Walk outside when I'm a kid, just hanging out with my friends. All of a sudden, I'm the only one hearing this screeching sound.
I was so happy I lived in the country.
Well, apparently it's also a sensitivity thing. Like, people can hear it, but it's...
Hey,
Bruh.
not the time. Oh god.
But yeah, certain frequencies, that's why when I was a kid I would have to run under fluorescent lights. I had to go buy them quickly. That's why Walmart was misery.
Yeah.
It's a computer firm, Maya. They can't work without electricity, you know.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Oh, hello.
Try and be as like...
Do your old call-out voice.
You want to do outbound calls?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Access is restricted to authorized personnel only. This is a computer programming laboratory. Yeah, that works.
I was like, you have a robotic voice.
Yeah. And every time people, my coworkers would hear me do the outbound calls, she'd be like, "You sound like an automated system that's calling out." I'm like,
That's what it works.
yes, it works. There are far too many trade secrets that could be leaked.
Wow, what secrets?
God damn you.
Everything you see here is classified. No information can leave this building.
Understood.
Bullshit. Who is this woman? She's like a robot from some kind of whacked educational show.
Educational shows there, boys!
Ah.
Lisa Basil? Basil? Am I saying Basil or Basil? My name is Lisa Basil. I am the company's director.
Director? She's human? She seems more like a ghost in a shell.
They made an anime joke.
Yes, they did. And that thing over her eye, isn't that the same thing, the same device as Glenn Elg's?
That's a DMH, right?
Hi, buddy.
Where is your brains? I have little. But like, bro. It's like when you open the fridge multiple times hoping the food will change.
That's him with the window.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like, window. Leaves. Window.
Yeah, it's like he just forgets it's...
You forget I
He
opened
is
the window.
absolutely gonna be a cat that gets dementia when he's old.
Oh, buddy. You are a very, very inbred special boy.
Yes.
Oh, buddy.
Nice try, but it's the other way around, Maya. It's an HMD.
All of my programmers here are All my programmers here at Blue Screen Inc. are supplied with HMDs.
Then do you write programs too?
No, I just enjoy wearing this.
I feel that.
They are cool. I wouldn't mind one.
So, what exactly is this firm's business?
I will try to simplify it so that you can understand.
Calling me a fucking dumbass. It's true, but rude.
We analyze the data management systems required by certain branches of industry, and then deliver optimum operating services and source-level components to them.
Huh? You lost me on the corner of analyze and management.
It doesn't matter. They analyze stuff. You got that much, right?
The software we produce is distributed on CDs. Oh my god.
CDs?
Yes, compact disc. Digital optical storage media.
Did she actually have to ask what a CD was?
Yes.
Okay. It's so far in the other direction of where we are now. Now people ask it because they're like, why did this exist? It's stupid. Of course, CDs are used for software as well as music.
It is a small firm, but all my employees are first-class programmers. Let's ask one of them what they are doing.
Why? She just squeaked to the side.
Shoop. Excuse me, what are you working on right now?
I'm researching the...
Nope, we're not gonna bother. Have fun reading, guys. If you wish to pause every so often.
I'm trying to read it, but you're distracting me.
Sorry.
I wanted to know what he said. Damn it! I was trying to get information, even though it's completely pointless.
Well, you get the idea. This is the sort of thing we are involved in. Did you good people follow all that?
Yeah.
I tried.
Yeah.
Your blank smile just said otherwise, Maya. You know about what happened... I mean, I hope she would. It's her worker. You know about what happened, right, Miss Basil?
You mean about Glenn being poisoned? Yes, I know. It's terrible.
Can you tell us anything that might be helpful?
I don't think so. A police officer was here earlier too. But I couldn't tell him anything either, because the waitress who committed the crime has nothing to do with Blue Screen Inc.
Oh.
How about Mr. Elg's desk? Have you cleared it out already?
No, not yet. It's this one right in front of you.
Bro liked horses! But, yeah,
Horse races.
unfortunately.
If there's anything that might be useful to you, you're welcome to take it.
I guess there might be a clue here somewhere. Investigate!
Whoa, look at this desk, Nick. What a mess.
Looks pretty average to me.
But you can't get any work done with everything all over the place like this.
You think? Real whiz kids can work under any condition. Yeah! Don't judge me! It's so true.
To be fair, my desk is like cluttered right where my monitors are, but that's an organized mess.
Organized chaos is how it always works.
Look, everyone has their own fucking systems, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I also have very limited room to be able to organize properly, so I do what I can.
We'll move, and we'll have more space.
I do want to get a standing desk, because I feel like standing desk would help a lot with, like, not sitting down as much and, like, not having a shitty back as much.
It will. And it's also good for voice acting, because standing up is better for it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
She's trying to hint that I should tidy my desk more. I'll clean up my desk. Sir?
Just because you hear doggos does not mean you need to bark.
Up. Here. Thank you.
Sulky boy.
I'll clean my desk when Maya stops asking silly questions. No hurry then.
Hey, this calendar.
What about it? If this is another hint about tidying, you can forget it.
Someone marked December 3rd in red pen.
December 3rd? That's the day Mr. Elg was murdered. Is there anything else?
Yeah, it says meet with the tiger.
The tiger!
Glenn Calder, as your court record.
Wow, look at this mess.
What? Looks like they're all betting tickets. Oh, they're all betting tickets. La, 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 la. Stop! You know what? Come here. Come. You're sitting on my fucking lap. Come.
He's like, no! He's so confused.
Yep.
He's like, Dad?
Yep. There we go. This is where you're staying.
Are you confused by that?
Yeah, he knows he's in trouble. He can't bark now.
He's like, oh no. I'm happy I'm here because I'm next to Shahzad, but oh boys.
I'm getting pats and everything, but I can't bark when I'm like connected to Dad. When I'm like I'm so close to Dad that he won't let me bark. I don't know what to do. I'm on his lap. I can't bark.
Oh, buddy. You got IK.
Oh God. You stay. You stay right here. You stay on my lap.
What kind of betting tickets?
You can turn, but you're staying here. Because as soon as you get away from me, you think you can break the rules, and that's not true.
Dad, I want to leave.
You can't do that.
That's you.
I love you.
He looks so sad.
Boy, yes you are. You're so cute, boy. I do love you, but you're really loud. You'll live.
He looks so sad. Hi, Dad.
You live. Okay. I'll pick you up again if you do that.
On his lap like a fucking baby, like you're staying here, but motherfucker.
It's the only thing that works because he knows he can't get away. For betting on which horse will win a given race. They're horse racing tickets. Oh, fuck this guy.
Oh wow, his jars are stuffed full of these.
I don't think we have to help this guy anymore.
He's dead. We're not helping him. We're helping the person that got wrongly accused. Don't worry about it.
Looks like they're all losing tickets, though.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh god, look at the number.
Yeah, I know. Horse racing actually is still a very big thing in Japan, so... Japan or China?
Japan has virtual ones. I'm not sure if there's like the actual like racing, like physical racing is still like a thing, but they have virtual versions of it, so there's no horses or anything, it's just virtual. But I could be wrong.
Horse racing in Japan is popular equestrian sport with more than 21,000 horse races held each year. Yeah.
Alright.
Because I heard a lot of stuff about it being popular there, but I was like, I can't remember which part of the country, or which country are in that area.
Yeah, around the Asia, you mean?
This many tickets.
Oh, that's Maya, sorry.
This many tickets would get you, what, $1 down the recycling center? But I didn't know you were so hard up that you try to profit from the dead, Nick.
I'm just taking them as evidence, Maya.
Okay. Can you tell me more about your now very deceased employee?
About Mr. Elk.
He was a top programmer. Ugh, I mean it. I sneeze and my nose is like full of snot, which makes it harder.
Lovely!
Okay. He was a top programmer. I would even say he was a genius. But he did suffer from one of the 2 bugs in his personality.
That's what I'm gonna say from now on when people ask about my neurodivergent bullshit.
Oh, like what?
My undiagnosed shit is just, I'm just gonna call them bugs in my programming.
He was a bit of a loser. Perhaps that would be the best way to describe it. That's what got him into trouble.
What's the matter?
He was a top programmer. I would even say he was a genius. So he was really no trouble at all. A model employee.
Hey, wait a minute. Just now you said something about him being in trouble. Gotta find out what this trouble was exactly. Making... I will fireman carry you, bro. And you still don't know where you're going. None of my pets are just pets.
Like, Opie's just like hanging around, like doing whatever the fuck ever, and he's not bothering us. But Frumpy and Nyx are doing you.
And then I've just got a beardy that kind of works.
Kind of, because he has no back legs.
No back feet.
No back feet.
Was he in some kind of trouble?
I'm sorry. Why would you think that?
I thought you said something about hate just now. You said he got himself into trouble because he was a bit of a loser.
Megatama! 3!
3 Cyclops.
I guess Mr. Ugg is like every other man with his own pile of secrets.
Hi, Frumpy.
Alright, now I gotta go back to Tribulations because I need more info.
You gonna talk into the mic? You gonna talk to the people? Boop.
Oh, boys. Okay.
Huh? Mr. Armstrong...
No. Yeah, it's the neighbor. Yeah, Papa says hi. No. No. Papa say hi. Yeah. He say hi.
I want to bark. I want to bark.
He says hi. Yeah, this Frumpy. Say hi, Frumpy. You good boy. There. Don't touch him though, okay?
Chicky wag.
I must respond to things.
You really don't. Yeah, you really don't. You're fine.
Cat.
Mr. Armstrong's talking to someone.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fuck. What voice am I gonna give her?
I'll be back next month.
Oui, naturellement. I will be waiting for you.
If you haven't gotten it by then, I'm afraid.
It might get a little hot around here. No! I will have everything ready, I promise.
Don't threaten him with a straight situation.
I love fire. You know, I love the way it crackles. No. Stop it, I beg you.
Well then, don't let me down. I'll be watching you.
But no, this is not necessary. You can trust me, mademoiselle.
Talk to anyone, and I'll drive a knife right through your heart.
You should look around for other people first before you say
Oh no!
things.
You do not have to worry. You know, you worry far too much. Maybe this will help you relax. It is the oil of sandalwood.
I do love raw meat from time to time. I'll be taking my leave. Goodbye for now.
I don't know why she needs sandalwood. She seems quite relaxed.
I have the shivers. I must rub some of my oil all over my body before I become the nervous wreck. Oh, oui, that feels good. That's you.
Bye.
Oh la la! Excusez-moi, monsieur.
My eyes!
Your eyes? If you have trouble with your eyes, you need this oil of sandalwood.
Isn't this just the leftovers of what you were just using? You don't exactly have many customers, do you, Mr. Armstrong?
No, you're right, monsieur. But perhaps that is perfect time for you to visit me, no? That way I can give you my undivided attention.
I
cook
thought
you,
that said something. Undivided attention and something else.
and cook you a dish, la dish supreme. What did you think said?
My undivided attention and cock. I thought that's where it ended.
Oh, boys.
Putting on a brave face, huh?
That's it. That's what girls do, Nick.
But you're right. Business is very difficult these days. Perhaps the name is the problem. People do not understand it. They
Trey.
say it is Trey. I just want people to think that my restaurant was exclusive.
But they think you just serve fast food on cheap plastic trays?
Eh?
Nick, that's the kind of thing that can make a girl cry.
Have you forgotten that Mr. Armstrong is a man, Maya?
But this restaurant is my life. It is everything to me. I will defend it to la finale. No one will take it from me.
Is he a guy or is he a trans woman? Or,
Fucking
because at one point, Armstrong did say that he was...
He was a little tiny girl.
Who are we dealing with?
I have no fucking clue. This is a Japanese game,
Yeah,
so they
I don't
can't
know if they
really
have a
say
name.
it.
I don't know if they would have had a name for it back then either that was more modern. Well, of course not back then. Well, it wouldn't be modern. I don't know. So, who was that woman you were just talking to?
Oh la la! You saw that?
I wouldn't have known about her if I didn't.
So, who was she? She looked so polite and graceful.
Did she?
And a little bit of a yandere. Polite, graceful.
And she likes raw meat and fires, right? I'll be back next month.
Oui, naturellement. I will be waiting for you.
If you
haven't gotten it by then. I'm afraid it might get a little hot around here. No! I will have everything ready, I promise!
Now that I think about it... Hey, Maya, I think it's pretty clear what kind of conversation they were having. Now that you think about it!
You
It
think?
took thinking?
Right?
You think so? Well then, let's show him that piece of evidence and see what happens.
So long as that paper exists, I am but a delightful angel with the broken wings.
An angel, huh? Doesn't bode well when you think about it.
Oui, they keep harassing me month after month. In the end, I had to give in and agree to help them.
That's rent, bro.
Help them? With what?
Mais bien sûr, if I did not owe them that money, I would have refused. But my hands are tied.
Please, what did you agree to help them with?
No, I cannot say. If I tell you that woman, she will slice me up and eat me with the salad garnish.
Why does that seem to turn you on? Ugh, I hope he doesn't mean that he'll literally be sliced up and served with garnish. I'm going to guess that woman has something to do with your loan contract, am I right?
Please, Mr. Armstrong, tell us about that woman.
The woman who was here earlier, I take it that she's,
Why has this come to this? What a tragedy. Suddenly I find myself so deep in la debt. It is a sign of the bad world we live in, huh?
I hate how this actually is, like, relatable. No, I'd say it's more of a sign of la bad culinary skills.
The woman who was here, the scary woman, she is from the loan office.
Loan office? Is that where you borrowed $500,000 from? No, the other one, asshole!
Oui, Tenderlander it is called.
Catchy name. Just hearing it makes me want to borrow some money.
Nah. Budget.
Please, you must not borrow from them. If you must, no more than $10.
$10. Here. Come. No.
No, you're coming closer, bud.
Come.
No.
Come.
Come on, bud. You know what's happening. Come here.
Come. Eve.
Like, no, Dad.
It's okay. Come. Good boy.
Here, Bob.
There we go. You stay.
You stay. Yes.
Dad, no.
We don't bark at the neighbors. It's okay. Yeah. We don't bark at the neighbors, okay? See, I give you hugs. That's my good boy. Dad, I don't want hugs. I don't want hugs.
Let me off your lap. I am not a tiny. Oh my god.
You sulk? Can I hide in your armpit? You my boy.
Oh my goodness.
You have to stay here.
Yeah, you do. You have to stay right here. You
I
can't
want
bark.
to leave, Dad. Oh, it's because of the cat.
Yeah, you can't bark. Not allowed.
What?
Hi, Frumpy.
Roll. Anywho, did you read that?
He interrupted me. Sounds like your whole monthly stipend, Maya.
Stipend.
Stipend?
Hey, I get a bit more than that, thank you very much.
So, Tenderlender is the loan office you borrowed $500,000 from, huh?
I wonder if they got anything to do with this case.
I am a weak woman. When I am upset, I have to buy everything nice to cheer me up. I'm having flashbacks to a particular person. Thanks to it, I am loaning La money, and I have to pay back $500,000 now. I am like a slave. I have to do everything that he tells me.
Who's he?
La tiger.
Hello.
The tiger?
Oui. He is the manager of the Tenderlander. He is that man. Oh my god. Oui. He is the manager of the Tenderlander. A terrifying man. A big city mobster. When he shouts at me, my knees are trembling and his voice is ringing in my ears for 3 days. As soon as I hear the noise of that battered old scooter he rides, I start to cry.
You drool on my arm.
Equivalent exchange.
Yep.
You make me sit on your lap, you get my drool.
Blab.
Thank you for the kisses. You're lucky that I don't care if you lick my face.
You cannot sneak me.
That too, by the way. If you can see.
Big city mobster who rides a battered old scooter?
All you hear is licking.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't think they need puppy ASMR. No.
No!
Does this guy resemble me by any chance?
Oh, no. This man has a presence, a most formidable personality. Although, he does have less spiky hair just like you. There's a resemblance there, I suppose.
Sounds like this loan office is worth checking out after all.
If you want to visit the Tenderlander, it is just beyond Vitamin Square.
Hey, Nick. If you need money, I can loan you some, as long as it's less than $3.
Thanks for the offer. Just beyond Vitamin Square, huh?
Alright, time to see Tenderlander.
You feel more included
Oh,
now.
Gumshoe.
Well, fuck. Well, I'm gonna head back to the precinct now. We've got a big meeting starting in a bit.
About Maggie's case, you mean?
No, that's pretty much wrapped up now. There's another big case going down at the moment, so... Ow! She's being pushed aside. There you go,
Okay.
bud.
Well, we'll see you later then.
Good boy. There you go. Oh, your best boy. Bye. Bye. Good boy. Oh, you got my nose? You stuck my nose? Oh my goodness.
Hi, Gumshoe.
You better get going, detective, or you'll be late.
Actually, I, kinda got a favor to ask. It's a big one. Here, I got your paw if you need. I hold your paw.
Favor?
Put your paw in my hand and I can help you stay stable, alright? There you go. Good job. Yeah, it's for, Maggie, actually. I was kinda hoping you'd give this to her for me.
Weenies and rice?
Hell yeah.
What is it?
Okay, you go back on the bed now. It's a lunchbox. I got up early so I could make it. I've been real worried about her. She looked like she'd lost a lot of weight.
Detective Gumshoe. How many weenies are in here? There's not a person on Earth that can down this much meat.
You think? I love weenie. I can't get enough of the tender juiciness.
Ah, Gumshoe, but you répété, hostie.
So you give it to her? It took me ages to make, so please say you will, pal. There's drool rolling down my arm. Oh god. I can't exactly say no, can I?
Okay.
Plenty of weenies.
Maybe I'll eat it myself if I get hungry.
Nah. Don't forget, okay? I'm counting on you to give that to Maggie. It's finally gone! Such a sulky child.
I don't see any sign of Mr. Kudo, do you?
Maybe he went to buy another ton of bird seeds. I was kind of hoping he would be here anyway. At least not, he wouldn't be here anyway. At least not for now. Besides, any more seeds today and I'm liable to turn into a real phoenix.
Alright, I think this is probably a good place to call it, since it's 9:30, and you took melatonin. I've been at it for a couple of hours. So, we're gonna end here for tonight.
Covered in drool.
So thank you everyone who's been watching the stream tonight. If you enjoyed it and you haven't done so already, Jesus Christ, birds.
Hey, Nix, it's the outro. Head just popped in the door.
What? As I was saying.
Kitty.
If you haven't done so already, you can always subscribe. You can always follow the Twitch channel if you haven't done so already. If you want to see any streams in the future, I do have a YouTube channel for which to see older videos I've done in the past, including previous VODs for these particular games. There's a link down below if you wish to see any of those older videos from Phoenix Wright to Resident Evil to a bunch of different games, because I play a lot of different games. So there's that for you guys. And for the people on YouTube, we'll see this later on. If you want to see the videos live, you can always pop on over to the Twitch channel. Link is in the description of every one of my videos. If not, you can subscribe to the YouTube channel so you know the next time a new video pops up. Thank you everyone who's been watching us tonight. See y'all next time.
Bye, guys! Bye! The cat says good night. So does the pupper.
You just see the snoot.
Boink!